Okay, good day, grade 12s. Carl and I were drawing page 81. I was busy with the video and then I made a boo-boo, and since I'm drawing in pen, can't go and change it. So I'm just going to restart the drawing part. Luckily I wasn't too far in, so please stick to pencil. My pen is just there to make it more clear, but yeah, if you make a mistake, you can't actually fix it. There we go. Now the hexagon is tilted at 15 degrees. I used my protractor, but then Carl reminded me that we can use our 45. So in this version, I'm going to use my 45. Okay, so as you can see, it is very important that you know how to draw a hexagon with the circle construction method, because sometimes that's your only means of doing it. It's 34. Good. Okay, now it's the correct size. Okay, again, I'm just using pen to make it more clear, but don't do it if you make a mistake like me. I had to get a blank page to draw this. Now I'm drawing the auxiliary square. We're going to need it so that we can complete the top view. So that's 42. I'm going to use a blue pen to draw the square to represent that this is still hidden construction lines. Okay, so my black pen will be the final picture. My blue will then be construction, and then I'll just use red as another form of construction, or not. Actually, I'll use the red for numbering. Okay, top view almost done. Where's my ruler? Okay, there's the top view. Now for the front view. And please note, it's just the incomplete front view. We'll complete it, but first we just want to get everything in place. Now I've got the middle of where the square in the front view should be, but if you want to know how far to take it down, just go back to your auxiliary square here at the bottom and go and measure it. So in total I get 60, so that means it's 30 downwards and then 30 up as well. Alright, so there's the complete top view and then the incomplete front view. Carl, where are you? Okay. Okay, I'm going to give Carl the opportunity again to choose how he wants to number this thing. Since we've got two shapes, so Carl, you can decide how we're going to do the numbering. So for the hexagon, what would you recommend?
One starting at the top, going clockwise.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Do you want to do it 1, 1, or do you want to use something else at the bottom?
Maybe letters at the bottom.
Okay, so we're going to use letters at the bottom. Okay, so then it's A, B, C, D, E, F. Remember, those watching the video, you can number any way you want that you like to. We're just doing it the same way so that when we talk about a certain line, number, or letter, that we're talking about the same one. Okay, then before we go to the square, now I'm just going to do the corresponding numbers on the front view, and they have to correlate. So 1, that's 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Then it's C, B, D, A, E, and F. Okay, and then for the square prism, Carl, what do you say?
Just carry on with numbers.
Okay, carry on with the numbers. Okay, and from the top view, are we gonna put 7 there? Where do you want to put 7?
7, yeah, on top.
So there. Okay, so 7 here, and then also clockwise.
Yeah.
Then 8, 9, and 10. Okay. 7, 9, and then 10. If you're following along with the video, I recommend use the same numbering system because then it's easier to follow. And it's vital to number, guys. Seriously, sometimes you can get away with it, but if it gets more complicated, okay, it's gonna nip you.
Nee, met 'n vraag.
Yes.
Met die vierkant wat voor gaan kom, gaan hy nie 5 en 1 sny nie?
5 in?
Ja. Of gaan hy nie daar verby kom nie?
It's going past it, yeah. So what Carl is saying is it's going to cross over it. So mine is in pen, so there will be a line that shouldn't be there. I will see if I can erase it with, I've got a bit of Tipex here. But remember, good question that Carl's pointing out. Remember, what I always do is, if something is incomplete, leave it in very light construction lines and only darken it afterwards. I did it before because that you can follow. Okay, so this is just for video purposes, but yes, if you look at the top view and the front view, it's going to pass through it. Now, they specified we have to draw the left view as well. So I'm going to go ahead and draw the left view first, because I'm pretty sure we're going to probably need the left view to answer this front view when it comes to the development. So before I go and complete the front view, I'm going to create, and this is, think back to solid geometry, I'm going to create an XY line downwards as well, and so horizontal and vertical, so that I can use my projection method. That's going to be the quickest. So X, this should be enough. Let's make it a bit longer. X, Y, and then X1, Y1. So, like I've said before, developments and solids are really close to one another. Okay, so now I'm going to draw the left view as well. And I'm pretty sure if I'm looking at the corners and things that this shape goes around, I can already tell you that we're going to have to use the left view to answer the front view, so we're going to need it. I've played too many video games in my day. Every time I hear this jet passing by, I'm expecting a explosion somewhere. So we've got a lot of lines. So before I draw the hexagon prism at the back, I'm just going to put the numbers in first, so I don't get lost with all my numbering. So 7, 8, 9, 10. That's a square, and then so there's 1, 1, and below it is A. Then we've got 2 and B. 3 and C, 4 and D, 5 E, and then where's 6? There's 6 F. Okay, so there's the left view. We still have a few minutes left, so we're going to end this video by just completing the front view, and then we'll do the development tomorrow. Let's do this front view. So just to draw this again, remember, if I draw a small little stick figure looking at this drawing, I'll be stationed somewhere here. So I'm drawing myself from a top view. If I was a little stick man, there's my head, there's my little arms, and there's my feet. So I'm looking from this side. So if I'm looking at the square prism from this top view, the first line that we will see that's in front, the closest to us, is line 8. Carl, do you agree with this?
No.
So the point of line 8 where it meets the hexagonal prism, we're going to project it up from the top view, upwards. Okay, so we take it up. And then we just extend line 8 here all the way. Like Carl said, it's going to cross over all the way to this line. So there's the first part. Okay, so line 8 is done. Okay, happy? Okay. Now line 8 is connected to 7 and 9. But look at the top view, look at the journey. It's not just a straight line from there to there. In between there's a corner 5E. So it has to wrap around corner 5E and then only go to 7 and 9. Okay, so in other words, it's not just a straight path from there to there. We need to first wrap it around. Oh, sorry, it's not a straight path from there to there somewhere. We have to take it around this 5E. Now, that's where the left view comes in. So have a look at the left view at 5E. We're going to project so look at the corner from 8 towards 7. So do you see 8 towards 7 and 9? From a left view, it looks like a straight line. But if we project it across, it's not going to be a straight line. It's going to stop. It's going to bend somewhere. So bend. So we take it across and make dots where it crosses over the the 5E line. And you get this little weird horn shape. Okay, so I hope everyone so just don't forget about the corners. Carl, did it make sense? Yeah. Okay, good. Now to 7. Now from 5E, now we can take it straight to 7 and 9. So now 7 and 9, let's project that up from the top view. Take it up. And where 7 and 9 on your front view and from the top view connect, you make 2 little dots there and then connect the picture, the horn to that point there. So here and here. So the front part is done. However, we are not done yet because the hexagon is rotated. We will in hidden details see the back of the development as well. So what I mean is the line that goes from 7 to 10 and 10 to 9. So if you look from the left, so we've done this. This part is done. 8, bend, where they reach is done. Okay, there, oh sorry, I'm lying. There, here and here. Now it's from 7 to 10, but there's a corner 6, and then 10 back to 9, but there's a corner 6F. Okay, so now you have to keep that in mind. So in other words, our next part is this corner. Okay, so we take the corner, and the corner's already taken up. Okay, good. The corner's taken up. There's the corner. Now the question is, we've got the line, but where on that corner do we connect them together? Again, go to your left view. Go and look for 6F. There's 6F. Project it across. And there's the 2 dots. So now in hidden detail, connect them together. Okay, so we've done the corner of 6 and F. And now from 6F corner, it has to go all the way to line 10. Okay, let's look for line 10. There's line 10, make a little dot. It's going to be a bit shorter. And there we go. So it's this. It looks like a church from a front view, and then at the back it's like a larger roof part. And this comes with practice, guys. So it's connecting the lines together, but also considering the corners together. So let's say they didn't ask you to draw the left view. What you could have done is you could have just drawn an auxiliary square here as well. Then brought the lines across and above where they touch there. So you don't necessarily have to draw the entire left view. You could have just done an auxiliary partial left view to get the answer. This is all for today. Tomorrow we'll then develop this area here. Thank you for the video. Thank you for watching. And Carl, thank you for the participation. We'll see everyone tomorrow again.